Mm. Well, hello there. Hello there. What's up? What's up? Dude, I was at Starbucks, dude. I was chilling. I was like, it's the weekend. Let's enjoy some Starbucks. I was relaxing and fine and all of that. And all of a sudden, my phone, Robinhood, comes and boom, boom, boom. I'm like, there's something I should know. So there's a few things that I'm cooking. There's a few things that I'm thinking, right? $370 million liquidated in the last 60 minutes. Dude, so many people got demolished, brother. Look at that candle, bro. Look at that candle, bro. Look at that candle, bro. In the 5 minutes. Dude, on Robinhood, it says that we went under $2. Exactly $2, bro. Exactly $2, bro. XRP. Bitcoin went to 101. Like, that is some pretty crazy stuff, bro. If I haven't seen one. How you doing, everybody? Oscar here. So people are asking, like, what in the world? What the heck is going on, guys? Like, what's happening? Who's selling, right? So that's what we're gonna do by the end of this one. How you doing, Ghost? Members under 2? Yeah, I know, right? Rodeo Night in Texas. What's up, fam? 199. Thank you. Once again, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I think it's Basil, maybe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, I think it's 199 for some exchanges. So, guys, we have seen this for the last couple of days. Did you see that the US is sending B-2 bombers? And did you see that they're asking people to evacuate Israel? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Next week, bro. What's up, Ghost? Next week, bro. We're going to hear. Look, by the way, I'm wearing the Army shirt. Shout out to the Army. Love you, fam. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of research and see what's up. I was just enjoying my weekend and I just saw, and I'm like, oh, man. So the last time that we were at this price, bro, look at that, bro. That was April. No way. That was April 10th. So that's 2 months. This is not. Let me close this for a second. Like, look at this. See that? This is not usual behavior for XRP. Like, look at that. Right here. Welcome to all the new members, new subscribers. What's up, guys? Oscar here. Well, we start to have fun. Look. No one is watching crypto. Retail is not here. Retail is getting away from crypto actually today. They're not thinking about this because they're like, dude, it's trash. It's crashing. Goodbye. Let me buy gold or something stupid. We are the degens. We are the ones who are staying here through the struggle, through the pain, through hell, basically. Now, within 2 weeks, right? Right now, it's the weekend. Nobody's paying attention to the news, right? Probably. Look, you just have to think it this way. You have to think it this way. Millions are watching from Monday to Friday. Here comes the weekend. Insiders know what in the world is going on. Insiders know. We don't know. I don't know. Insiders know. And insiders are like, this is going to get bad. This is going to get bad. This is going to get bad. And I'm like, So, what do you think? I'm like, All XRP holders be like, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Bitcoin dominance just put a new cycle high again, ripped all the calls from people saying it topped in May. Breaking US Vice President Vance accuses Israel of pushing to drag the United States into a war with Iran. Interesting. Coin Bureau yesterday says XRP won't see $3 anytime soon. On-chain data paints a bearish picture. New XRP wallet creation is down nearly 80% since January, and daily active addresses just plunged from 577,000 to 34,000. To which Cub is like, "Oh, shut up, you." Fam, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, and don't you know, pump it up. We're not leaving, guys. We're not leaving. Make sure you drop a like, guys. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell button so you never miss an update. We're here watching. We're here buying. We're here buying the dip. Hey, thank you so much for the kind donation, buddy. Dude, this is not showing my 40K on my Futures Pro or letting me put positions. What? I don't understand very well what you're trying to tell me there, brother. Oh, BTCZ. Check it. It should be letting you, bro. I mean, I haven't seen that issue. At all. If you continue seeing an issue with the BTCC, just DM me on X or join my Telegram, which is free, and DM me. I'll get you squared away. I know the guys. I'm here. Sorry, I'm here to help people as far as BTCC. I'll point you to the operations team, and they'll fix it for you. All right. What's up, guys? Loki, say what's up. Thank you so much for being here. Look at it. Oh, yeah. The liquidations. Thank you for letting me know. Liquidations. It's so crazy, man. Oh, let's see. Oh, 1 hour liquidation, 364. 1 hour, man. That's sexy, bro. That's a lot of money gone in just 1 hour, bro. That means that a lot of people really had a bunch of money. And that is why I told everybody, I'm not buying longs yet. I've been repeating that for like 20 days. John 316, what's up, brother? Oh, need to add some red in the water. I know, right? Dude, I've been telling everybody, I'm just buying spot right now. I'm only just buying spot right now. Why? Well, because I can wait. I buy it at 217, so it's down. I don't care. It's fine. Like I don't know like what's going to happen in the future, but Trump said give me 2 weeks or within 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And look. In the past 24 hours, 157,000 people were liquidated. Sexy. We got the glasses, guys. We got the glasses. Had to uninstall and remove my Samsung Pass. It was back working. Nice. Bank of Whale. Awesome. Oscar, how you doing? Hello from Australia. What's up, Australia? We're all vampires today. Yeah, of course we are, brother. Of course we are. Yes. Music. Bro, guess what? I think I might be canceling my music license. I don't know. It's just that I feel that I don't really need it much. So Yeah, I haven't played it in a while, but I like it. But I might be finding some other options that are just free. Yeah, I like it, but it's like I don't really use it that much. I'm thinking about it. Yes, it's a glitch that happened several times. My heart drops. Oh no! Yeah, it's a glitch. No worries, bro. Yeah, you should be fine. Your money on BTCC, it has to be fine. If it's not fine, you tell me immediately, and I'll make sure that it's fine. Some people know that we had an issue months ago, last year. With another exchange. It was out of my control, but not with BTCC. With BTCC, it better be fine. And I'm already requesting a meetup with the CEO. I want to make sure that everybody because I have a lot of people, I have thousands of people who sign up to BTCC under my link. And I want to respect, I want to honor, I want to protect as many people as possible. That is my responsibility, right? Obviously I don't work for BTCC, but I mean, I'm an ambassador basically. So I want to make sure that people having issues with it, issues that are obviously with the exchange, with trading, they're all resolved, right? So yeah. Tell the truth. All your leverage trades have been liquidated. Once again, I'm not doing longs right now. I'm doing spot trading. I've been doing spot trading for the last couple of weeks. I'm not doing longs for the same reason. Debate 2 won't be used just for scare tactics. I hope so, Peter. I hope so. Yeah. Right? I hope so. So, Ethereum falls under 2300. Look, I'm going to stay here for a while because I know that this might not be the end of the pain. This might not be the end of the pain. Question in the chat. Is XRP going under 2 for a while? What do you think? We're really close with some news as far as if the US gets involved. Oh, yeah, we're going under 2, not a problem, bro. Sad but true. Sad but true. Look at the wick on the XRP Coinbase on TradingView. Hourly candle wick up to 218. No way. That's crazy. FOMC are talking about not touching rates for the rest. I know, right? Insane. Trump is like, bro, Trump is already losing it. Trump is already losing it, bro. It's already dying. And I told you, fam. I literally told you how it was going to be a bad flavor for Trump back in April. I'm like, he's like, I'm not thinking about firing him. Well, he can technically, but in politics, when the president wants something done, we watch a bunch of shows on Netflix. The House of Cards. All of those, scare tactics that they use. Guys, it's Washington, bro. I don't live there. Some of you live there. But what goes behind the scenes in Washington, bro, I don't even want to know, bro. I don't even want to know, bro. They can do anything they want, basically. BTCC Futures Pro not working, that figures. What's up, Crypto Poor? The BTCC Futures Pro. Okay, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them literally right now, right this second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna tell them right now that some of my audience. Hey fam, I'm live. Some of my people online telling me that BTCC Futures Pro, right, is not working well. Please check. All right. Told them. Want to make sure that BTCC is always sharp for us, fam. Of course. Has anyone heard anything on SPX? SPX, obviously, I missed it. I have one guy that is telling me on Telegram, why are you not talking about SPX? I'm like, I don't know much, but I was late, and I don't have to know every single crypto, bro. I mean, please give me a break. I don't have to know every single crypto. Please. Crypto poor in the house. Always good to have you, brother. Welcome. Let's go, Crow fam. What's causing the crash? Oh, that's a beautiful question. Bro, the fact that we still don't have, look, let me go to, because the deal is that we want a reason, but we already have it. So we're kind of like waiting. Remarks. Wait. Remarks. Here, remarks. Here. U.S. State Department begins evacuating Americans from Israel. So, I wonder why. Rabba Graphics, hey, good to have you. Remember you a lot. Welcome. President Trump tried to arrange a meeting between Iran and Vice President J.D. Vance in Turkey. Iran president says they will not halt nuclear activity under any circumstances. I mean, I'm like, am I too stupid to understand why they wouldn't do that? Or like, why are people just like actively want to have conflict, bro? This is something I will never understand, right? This is just another culture. I get it. They're not going to bow down to the US or to Israel or to anybody. Look. TV. Soon, Trump meets with national security team at the White House right now. They're meeting. They're meeting right now. Bring in backup. What is that? Fleet of defense. Look at that, bro. They already have a bunch of carriers and planes and destroyers. Deploying the destroyers, U.S. anchors 2 warships to shoot down Iranian missiles. Activating the Air Force. U.S. fighter jets arrive in the Middle East. These guys are going full in. I mean, as long as crucial cargo, 6 bunker buster capable B-2s head to Guam. Dude. These are people, bro, that are going in for sure. Crazy, bro. When blood in the water, the sharks are eating. You think the market just got taxed or threat of war as people scared? Of course. Oh, look. I also saw this. The Doomsday plane makes surprise flight to DC. Trump says he won't send ground forces to Iran. Tough terrain, Iran mountains serve as a fortress against enemies. Isn't it crazy that we're now hearing so much about, like, I don't know, man. 2025 is one of the craziest year ever for a lot of people. For me, oh, life hit me. Pretty insane year, honestly. Peter, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it a lot. I'm just here bringing the news, reporting the news, and keeping everybody informed and just having a good time, bro. Look, I'm so thankful that we're a bunch of us right now. People are like, what's going on? Are we going to have another drop? Is it going to come fast today or later today? We just don't know, right? But I think there's already some people who have information that we don't have. And that is why the prices are the way that they are right now, Just what it is. Let's go to, what is it called? Breaking, no. Well, breaking. News. See what we get. Let's see what we get. Updating. No, what is it called? It's raw. Oh, raw alerts. I always forget about this one. So Trump meets with national security team at the White House soon. It's like the fourth time that he's meeting, fourth time that he's meeting with the national security team. So some developments are happening the way it kind of looks like. And by looking at the prices of the market, you can also smell some fear. Something there is going on that personally, I don't know. Perfect example of the market manipulation at money grabbing activity to get as many people liquidated. Oh, yes. It is a great opportunity for people to, get like, dude, over $300 million gone in 1 hour, bro. In 1 hour. A lot of people were longing, thinking that, oh yeah, there's not gonna be more pain. I knew there was gonna probably come some pain. I think within 2 weeks, it's just giving the administration more time. You don't want to panic everybody so quickly. They just wanted more time. Iran is saying, no, we're not going to stop our nuclear facility enrichment plan. Israel says we're going to continue attacking. Iran continues attacking. Russia is telling Israel stop attacking. It's like, bro, I mean, I'm not a politician, but to me, I'm already frustrated, bro. I'm like, can everybody just stop, please? Just chill for a second. And there was an earthquake. That's true. That's true. When yesterday, I believe. What's up, Jessa? Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. Bro, I'm so bumped out. How convenient when XRP is a good tip to buy this glitch happens. Wait till oil is $200 a barrel and gas is $8 per gallon. You know, Wayne, I feel you, bro. I mean, if the price I have to pay to live in this beautiful country safe and sound is $8 a gallon, I'll pay it, bro. I know that it's not going to work for a lot of people, but tough times come when actually there's war at this level, right? I mean, it's not easy. Not easy. At this point, Judge Torres can call a decision. Bro, everybody's delaying everything. Absolutely everybody's delaying everything right now. I don't want to make any chance. Kraken is down. And Oscar, you all voted for Trump because he's gonna get prices down. Yeah, I mean, you can get prices down, not a problem, bro. But during a war, that's nearly impossible. During a war, things change. You have to adjust. You cannot just be like complaining and say, "Hey, I want my gas prices down." No, bro. If there's a war, there's a war, and I mean, wars start and end. They don't go forever. Wars start for a reason, and more than likely, it's not because the U.S. wants to start the war. It's just that so much pressure that you kind of have to do something about it. I thought he was ending the Ukraine-Russia day one. I know, right? Yeah. I know. I feel you. Politicians at the end of the day. Politicians. Yep. Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're telling me right there. I've been the Veterans Affairs system since 2009. I'm not delayed by the government now. Thank you, Adam. Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. 195 is my guess. Look, I'll tell you this, guys. Retail, us, and some other whales, we are still holding. I think what we're seeing right now are just some insiders with and the news haven't gotten to the public yet. At this point right now, there are some conversations I'm pretty positive of you know, the national security team saying, "Sir, we got to strike now." I mean, so it can happen right now. It can happen later today. It can happen tomorrow, Sunday. It can happen on Monday. I mean, we don't know. We just don't know. But I guess we'll just have to be very much ready for the pain that might be coming in. Because yeah, there's more and more coming in our way, guys, especially with the liquidations. 1 minute ago, U.S. strike on Iran expected within days. Preparations underway. What? U.S. strike on Iran expected within days. Preparations underway. What? Just posted 2 minutes ago. New York Times? Nah. I mean, it's New York Times, so this might be completely fake, right? Fake news. Yeah, this was 2 days ago. 3 days ago. Like, that is the same. Yeah, I love this, man, because everybody's reporting everything and they're just scaring a bunch of people. Just stack your necks, a new raw alert. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me take a look at it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Steven in the house. You talk me? What is this? What is this? Steven. I don't see you here, Steven. Thank you. Breaking. Israeli officials say a U.S. strike on Iran. Yeah, I mean, that is the same thing. They know everybody's watching this. I mean, Israeli officials, the Israelis, they want the U.S. to get involved, so they're going to continue sharing the news. They really want the U.S. to get in. They really, really want the U.S. to get in. I'm sure they're pressuring so much right now to get in. In the past 24 hours, 157 traders. Yes, yes. Around town. I already told BTCC. I'm sure that they're gotta be working on that. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. Trade, pro. Wow. Crazy. Bitcoin is coming down to a lot. One. Checking that. How would you publish a strike at an enemy? Is this Yeah, I mean, it's welcome to a war with X in 2025. There's nothing to be hitting anymore. Obviously, the logistics are all confidential, like, and classified, right? But what you're seeing here on raw alerts and on X, this is everything for clicks, right? They're all making money from us, basically. This is the real clickbaiting. They're making a fortune with all of this because it doesn't really need to be accurate. It just has to be there, right? So sometimes it is breaking actual news, or other times this is something that we already knew in a way that it's happening or might be happening. As was bad idea to go short right now, or is it okay? I mean, I'll tell you this. You see how we start to go down the last couple of days? Right here. Since May 16th, when the attack started. Obviously made sense. So we didn't know the attack was happening, but it started. Okay. So far, the first day that it happened, I believe it was on the 16th or so, we're down 14% for XRP. 14%. But technically, bro, we went to past the first Fibonacci extension. So we passed the Fibonacci extension number 1. The second Fibonacci extension, right, will be roughly at 20% down. That will be $1.83. 1.83. So we rejected the $2 right here. Second Fibonacci extension is 183. Third Fibonacci extension, that will be at 163. You know, I agree that we could be looking at this level if this actually gets more serious. But I would say that going under $1 to me, that is unlikely. If nothing happens and at the end of the day everything starts going back to normal, we can easily start going back up and go back to our 50% retracement, and so that we had a 220s. The reason why we're this way is because obviously of what's going on right now. That's my take. That's the first, second, and third. Second and third, that's the way I see it. Second and third Fibonacci extension to go down, just in case we have that. That will be a nice and total of 20 to 30% down. I think 30% down sounds like reasonable to me. Pretty reasonable. I know that there's going to be a lot of people selling and panicking, so. What's up, Smirt? Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. You bought more at 204, at 201, huge buy zone. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Not a bad idea also to leave some cash on the side, because we just don't know what the insiders know. Just have that on mind. Last thing that Trump posted. Let's take a look at this. 34 minutes ago. Thank you, President Trump. Belarus opposition leader freed from jail after rare visit by top U.S. envoy.
Start with this idea about the 2 weeks. There's been a lot of discussion about it. How do you read it?
I think that Donald Trump has never wavered from the ultimate objective, which is that the Iranian nuclear program has to end. It has to be dismantled. It has to be destroyed. The only question has been whether it's done militarily or whether it's done voluntarily. He gave them a 60-day deadline. They let the deadline pass, and so Israel began bombing on day 61. And now he is basically holding out. This is your last chance. The time for negotiation is over. There's not going to be any kind of deal. This is a question of whether Iran cries Amu, which is Persian for uncle, or and allows U.S. to come in and blow up Fordo from inside, or we do it from without, from the skies above with B-2 bombers. But I think there is zero chance that the Fordo nuclear facility survives this encounter with Iran.
Here's what President Trump's White House said yesterday about not looking for a ceasefire.
A ceasefire means like everything's going swimmingly, we'll take a little time off. It's not. We're not looking for a ceasefire. We're looking for a total, complete victory. Again, you know what the victory is. No nuclear weapon.
Mark, he's been consistent on that. We've shown that all week. Do you think that the suggestion that there is disgruntlement amongst the ranks of the Republican Party writ large are overblown or on target?
Oh, completely overblown. I mean, the idea that there's a schism in the Republican Party or that the Trump coalition is breaking up is completely absurd. The Reagan Institute is coming out with a new poll this weekend. I've seen the numbers in advance. 90% of self-described MAGA Republicans say Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. 80% say that is vital to. That Israel's security is vital to our security. 64% support Israel bombing the nuclear facilities. There is absolutely no daylight between Donald Trump and the MAGA movement. What there are is a small, tiny, loud but tiny cabal of Republican isolationists on Capitol Hill and in the commentariat who are completely disconnected from Donald Trump and the MAGA movement. The MAGA movement is absolutely behind Donald Trump. And he's in getting rid of this nuclear program.
Start with this idea.
Interesting. Only time will tell, Trump says. Good to have you, BRVN. Thank you, Oscar, for reaching out. Funds are back on BTCC. Let's go. That's exactly what I like to hear. Hope Trump doesn't decide to join in with Israel. What's up, Craig? Good to have you, buddy. Welcome. Thank you so much for our donations and our members here watching. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Of course, the weekend. Sure that a lot of people are taking their break and they saw the price of XRP go down from the 214 or so. And yesterday from the 217 and then 214 and then $2 and probably saying, okay, what the actual is happening? Well, the answer, what we're seeing so far, is not a clear answer happening today, right? But it's just a big picture that there might be something coming in as more and more and more U.S. forces are arriving, in place on standby. And I think that's the leverage that Trump wants to use to put an end to the whole program and finally stop, because he doesn't want a ceasefire. He just wants to end this thing. And I'm just repeating what he's been saying, this whole week. He doesn't want, let's just put a pause on this for a month or 6 months. No, he just wants to end. And it's not gonna be easy because Iran is not stopping. They don't want to stop. They don't want to. XRP is better than BTC. Classic. What is this? During the call, Vice President J.D. Vance pushed back, saying the United States shouldn't be directly involved and suggesting that the Israelis were going to drag the country into war, said sources. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also participated in the call, said a security source. Routers could not determine who else took part of the call. They know. They want him. They want the U.S. to get involved, of course. What is this? Yemen threatens to strike U.S. ships if America joins the war. That's the thing, bro. I mean, nobody can compete or stand a chance against the U.S. Army, right? Absolutely no one. The problem that I see with my tiny brain and my tiny amount of knowledge in this, which is none, right, is that it doesn't look like if you get involved, there's going to be positives, like positives for the U.S. They're not going to outweigh the negatives are tremendously going to outweigh the positives, basically. That's the way I see it. I mean, it's just going to be a bunch of things that will go into a domino effect, and then that's it. The way we live right now, pretty crazy. RPM, what's up, buddy? Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch the boat. I thought 2025 was going to be much better. But no, I was wrong. It's okay. 2025, guys, when, Trump won, I think one of the biggest issues was, okay, well, immigration and Russia and Ukraine. But I think he wasn't expecting this one to pop off so fast. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. What's up, Disc? Iraq is 1/12 the size of Iran, and we were there 20 years. Yeah. Isn't it crazy, bro? I know. How many presidents, right? Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden. Like, we're supposed to be talking about crypto, which I love, but when people ask me, why are we crashing, Oscar? Doesn't have to do anything with crypto. Doesn't have to do anything with crypto. The reason why we're down is not because crypto is bad, or crypto is, or like there's a rug pull somewhere. No, absolutely not. It's not about crypto here. Crypto is doing phenomenal. This industry is going to explode in due time. It has to do with the macro that is punishing a lot of people. That's it. Pump it up 100%. Oscar, is there a guy with a 70 million short with a liquidation of 113,000? Wow. That's good. The F-22 Raptors took off from UK. Morning here to Iran. Live near the base. I watched them take off. Wow. Hey, thank you for letting us know. F-22 Raptors for U-boat. Yeah, of course. I mean, just one call and the U.S. is going to get a bunch of NATO support. Makes sense. Pablo, what's up, buddy? Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't already, guys, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Links down below. Join me on BTCC. First link in the chat. You name it. It's not a bad idea to start trading and buying. Right now, like I repeat for like the 20th time, right? I'm buying spot. So what it means is that I'm buying and I'm holding, and I don't mind if it goes down or up, Even if it goes to $3 today, even if we go to $3 today, am I selling? No. No. If we go to $3 today, which is not going to happen, I won't be selling because $3 selling is I'm giving my XRP to someone that is going to sell at $5. I don't want to sell even if you go at $3 today. It makes no sense for me. So if we go lower or higher, it doesn't matter to me. It's just about accumulation, right? Just about accumulation. That's it. Digital revolution. What's up, buddy? Accumulating since 2020. This is the kind of things, shift doesn't faze me at all. Absolutely, man. Still holding for Shiba 301. Ah, man, I know. Yeah. I mean, if XRP is doing this and if Bitcoin is doing that, Shiba Inu, a meme coin, bro, is obviously getting cooked. It's getting cooked. Not the greatest, right? But I feel you. It is what it is. Pablo. Yep. B2 bombers. This is Fox News 10 hours ago. 6 U.S. B-2 stealth bombers appear headed to Guam. Can somebody tell me how much is one of them? I think by now you know because it's everywhere, right? $2 billion. So $12 billion headed to Guam. Just $12 billion, bro. That is just the aircraft. That is just the aircraft. Now include all the bombs, bro. 2 billion. Yes, it is 2 billion. Bro. Isn't this insane, bro? Distance from Guam to the nuclear site. The Fordo fuel enrichment plant is located approximately 32 kilometers, 20 miles south of Iran using all the calculations are ready. Oh, cool. So this is the Iran-Israel conflict live update. I want to actually save this page. 29 minutes ago, calls on Musk for help as Iran internet blackout continues. So obviously there's an Iran internet blackout. So imagine your country, you don't have any information, right? You don't know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. My friends inside Iran don't have regular access to information right now. Yeah, I mean, they don't know, bro. They don't know what to do. There's innocent people right there, have no clue what's happening. That's so devastating, bro. This guy wants us in.
Lawmakers may need to decide soon whether they support possible U.S. intervention in Iran. The consequences of American involvement are staggering. Senior congressional correspondent Chad Pergram explains.
A chasm of division. Lawmakers split over whether President Trump has the authority to thrust the U.S. into a conflict with Iran.
Whatever that call is that is made by President Donald Trump, I will be supportive of.
Even some Democrats are ready to greenlight American action against Tehran.
I really think it's absolutely appropriate to use our capabilities to destroy the nuclear facilities in Iran.
Article 2, Section 2 of the Constitution declares the president commander-in-chief.
I believe the president has full authority to do what he's talking about doing.
But there's constitutional conflict over war powers. Article 1, Section 8 grants Congress the authority to send troops into battle.
If it's going on offense in any way, congressional authorization is needed.
Congress has only declared war 11 times in history, the last against Romania in 1942. But Congress approved overseas interventions for decades, ranging from the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution as the gateway into Vietnam to a 2002 authorization to invade Iraq. Tim Kaine will force a vote on possible U.S. involvement.
I think we should all be able to agree that the fundamental constitutional principle that says we shouldn't be in a war if Congress doesn't have the guts to debate it and vote on it.
Lawmakers fret about the ramifications.
If there's one strike, there'll be more military involvement, if only because Iran will retaliate.
The founders were skeptical of war. That's why they wanted Congress to vote. They believe that getting out of a conflict should be a lot easier than getting in to a conflict. Mike?
That was good. Good info. 11 times, huh? 11 times. IDF hits Iran F-14's missile major sites in major strike.
President Trump says he'll make a decision on whether or not the U.S. will join the fight alongside Israel targeting Iranian nuclear sites. Joining me now from Israel, former Prime Minister of Israel, Naftali Bennett. Mr. Bennett, welcome.
Thank you.
What is your assessment of how the Israeli military has performed in this conflict with the Iranian regime?
It's going incredibly well. We have been
Oh, yes, everybody. You wanted to know why we were down? That's probably why. Getting ready, U.S. moves B-2 bombers at strong weights in attack on Iran. Yeah. This was going to happen, fam. And I think kind of makes the most sense. This kind of reminds me to a UFC fight. You're going all in first time. Make sure that you're gonna knock out and the enemy. It's on the mat, right? And it doesn't move, and it cannot get up. That means if they do go in, they're gonna go so hard in that Iran wouldn't be able to do absolutely anything to retaliate. That's the way it makes sense. It's the only reason why you will have tremendous billions and billions and billions of dollars surrounding this zone. 6 B-2 bombers penetrate the nuclear facility. Destroyers and everything, fighters ready. You basically are leaving the zone completely useless if they do go in. It's not going to be like, oh, let's just get the facility and that's it. No, no. These guys are going to demolish absolutely everything that is a threat. And that's it. Just makes sense. I'm a nobody, and I think I somewhat know what it could happen. Making sure that they don't have any weapon that's going to be a danger, basically. Makes sense. Planets in the house. What's up, buddy? Digital in the house. I wish I saw everything when the fake pump happened a few days ago. It happens, brother. It happens. All banks are adopting all crypto chosen. That's what Western Union people. Oh, yes. Good to see the latest info here. Updates. That's what I like to see. Get to learn so much. I saw, info that Iran is big. It's bigger than Texas. Like 3 Texas. It's big, bro. I'm not sure if people knew this, right? Because once you see Iran, like there's Afghanistan, Iraq, and there's so many different countries around it, right? But Iran is 3 times Texas. So you have an idea of the vast amount of land it is. You never sent $12 billion for nothing. Yeah, of course, bro. Right? Yep. Getting closer to 20,000 XRP. Yeah, let's go, man. Kudos to you. That's really nice. That's really nice. What's up, JB in the house? Good to have you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Someone says, Oscar, you're clueless about this conflict. Yes, I am. Yes. I mean, everything I'm saying makes sense to me, but it doesn't have to make sense for them. That's why I'm not in the situation room, right? What I'm saying, I think it makes sense to me a lot based on the info I have. Thankfully, I'm not there, so. Yep. Orange Man good. You think XRP reached $10 before December? $10 before December? No, it's not gonna happen, buddy. It is not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. All the worst things that could happen to crypto has happened. Bro, indeed, bro. Indeed, bro. Yeah, it's been a tough year, I gotta tell you. For a lot of people, it's been a tough one. But we're still here. We're still here, and I think by now, I wanted to see, maybe more pain. But the chart doesn't lie. And later tonight or so, I'll be able to see even more in the 1 hour, right? 8 cents or so dropped very quickly. So a big whale sold, or a few whales sold. Look at that. That is 4, 8, 12, 12 hours from $2.13 to $2. We go to bread, also down bad. Pepe, right? Jasmine, Ethereum. Look at Ethereum, bro. That was a consolidation we had all the way in May to June. And just right now, we're back at May prices for ETH. May price. Shiba Inu down 4%. So the only thing that is actually up is look at the Bitcoin dominance. That's the only thing that's higher right now. Why? Well, because it's not that Bitcoin is going high, but people are leaving altcoins and putting it somewhere else, like places Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance 65%. But this is nothing has to do with crypto. It's just about the macro. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. As long as Bitcoin can stay, above 100,000, that's going to be really good news. But yeah, it looks like that it's going to happen if this actually gets way crazier. Go ahead and post something here. Bam. Join us on BTCC and get your lower trading fees and bonuses, right? Any questions or so when it comes to BTCC, as I saw a couple minutes ago, we'll be able to get it done and help you in your journey as you start trading and buying the dip, because we like to buy when there's blood on the streets. That's the rule. That's really how I like to do things, Sometimes I like to enter some positions, and why not? I've been dollar cost average in DCA, and then when it's time, we go in. But there you have it, guys. There's a 1 hour time. Started this conversation about an hour ago, and I really wanted to show you, and I think we did a nice job just keeping everybody informed and what the latest is. If more pain comes later today, I'll be able to maybe come back live and see, right? But not much to do, guys, other than wait it out and see the latest, because we have absolute no control. All right. Thank you to all the supporters, all the new subscribers, the viewers. You make it possible. Appreciate your support. And the next time, man, hopefully it's going to be some green, but I don't feel like that lately. There's about a week and a half or so, right, for us to get an answer from the White House. But I think people can already smell the answer. Okay? Catch you next time, everybody. Thanks so much for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Links down below. We'll see you in the groups. Ciao, everybody. Just sing the pump song, and the markets will change. I know, right? It happens. Cheers.